Coming up on the first HTV News Show of Trimester 2, we have some great clips from before the Thanksgiving break, a reminder about the dance tomorrow, and we will end things with a discussion about online communication. All this and much, much more coming up on this Thursday, December 1st, 2022, Blue Day edition of the HTV News Show. Let's go.
Good morning, Crocker. I'm Devin.
And I'm Maddie. Let's go over to our top story.
On the Friday before Thanksgiving break, we had a great day. 3 different areas of fun activities were going on. Dodgeball in the gym, games and crafts in the NPR, and the turkey trot up on the blacktop. Here are some clips of that fun day.
Just before the Thanksgiving break, Crocker celebrated with our annual turkey trot. In years past, the turkey trot has been a favorite tradition, and this year was no exception. The new format of rotating through events on campus was a great success. These beloved events are only possible with the commitment and support from our staff. Thank you to the turkey trot organizers, Mr. Carroll, Mrs. Eyre, Mrs. Chapman, Mr. Martin, Mrs. Muniz, Ms. Norris, Mr. Manu, Mrs. Shaw Yu, Miss Ong.
Went well. At the end, I was out of breath. I needed a drink of water. I got ahead on the first 2 laps around the blacktop. Look, she's like Sonic.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah. No, she's sprinting up, and we're all
Yeah. I seriously thought I was going to throw up, but I just kept going, and I didn't.
I thought I was going to die, but I kept going, and I didn't, so.
Really tiring, and I still out of breath.
I got my biggest cramp ever.
When I was a young boy living in the city, all I did was run. Staring at the lights, they look so pretty. Mama said, son, you're gonna grow up, you're gonna get old. All that glitter don't turn to gold. But until then, just have your fun. Boy, run. Yeah, run. When I was a young kid living in the city, all I did was pay. And every single dime that good Lord give me, I can make it last 3, 4, 5 days. Hitting it up.
Do you have any Thanksgiving traditions you like to do?
We get our Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, so it's not really a Thanksgiving tradition, but it kind of is.
Do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
Well, one thing that we love to do is we invite all the neighbors around on our street, and then we have a big goodbye party before everyone goes off to do their Thanksgiving traditions. What's your favorite food that you have on Thanksgiving?
Oh, I love the turkey with the gravy, cranberry sauce, stuffing, love the stuffing, and sweet potatoes for sure, with marshmallows on top.
What's your favorite tradition that you do for Thanksgiving?
My grandparents always come over, and it's one of the only times in the year that we actually get to see them for a while. So, yeah.
Everything that I wanna eat, but I got what I need. Yeah, I see that light in the morning.
Special thanks to Mrs. Rudolph and the parent group for the raffle prizes and snacks, Mr. Hager for filming for HTV, Ms. Dumpus for helping at the finish line, and for the music by the Crocker radio students, Mr. Ogle for making the medals, and Mr. Slater for playing the music and the sound setup.
Until I hit that wall, yeah, I learned my lesson, count my blessings up to the rising sun. Run, yeah, one day will the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I could lose it all. So I run until I hit that wall. If I learn one lesson, count your blessings.
Congratulations to all of our winners. Another great event at Crocker Middle School. Be here, be you, and belong.
In addition to all of those activities, Mr. Chima gave a quick lesson on how he makes his face sweat hot sauce, auctioned off a bottle to the highest bidder, and handed out samples.
Well, Ben, this is going to be the first ever face sweat auction. I'm planning to auction off 1 bottle of face sweat to the highest bidder in Chima bucks. These kids are all right now waiting in excitement to try the face sweat because I'm going to be giving free samples, Morgan, today, free samples of the face sweat for everyone that's interested.
Mr. Chima, why is it called face sweat?
Well, Ben, it's because after I have it, it makes my face sweat. Not everybody is a face sweater like me. My father was a face sweater, therefore I am a face sweater. It's genetics.
It's a pleasure to find you for the very first ever face sweat auction. I had a lot of people asking me, how do I get a bottle of your face sweat? This is a chance for you. Some of you are savers, some of you are spenders, all you savers out there. This is a chance for you to earn a bottle of face sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin this auction now. For this bottle of face sweat, I'm going to open the bids at 5 Chino bucks. 5 Chino bucks. 5 Chino bucks. I got 10. 10 Chino bucks. I'm looking for 15. 15 Chino bucks right here. I'm looking for 20. 30 Chino bucks. I'm looking for 35. I got 35 Chino bucks up there. I'm looking for 40 Chino bucks right here. 40 Chino bucks. I'm looking for 45. I'm over there. I'm looking for 45. 45 Chino bucks right over there. I'm looking for 55. I'm looking for 50 Chino bucks. I got 81. 55 over there. 70 Chino bucks. 70 Congratulations. Put this on. It's good on the turkey. It's good on the potatoes. It's even good on the pumpkin pie. Watch out. Watch out. You going big. Go big. Go big or go home. Come on now. Keep stuffing up. Keep stuffing up.
We have some birthdays going on this week and want to celebrate those special people. Happy birthday to Zoe, Akshay, Michael, Sophia, Asher, Marcus, Audrey, Raleigh, Haley, Elsa, Carson, and Emma. We hope you all have a wonderful birthday.
Tomorrow, there's a fun event for 7th and 8th graders. Here to tell you about it are Bruce and Armand.
Hey Vikings, it's Armand and Bruce.
And we're here to talk about the 7th and 8th grade dance tomorrow. It will be winter themed and will take place from 6 to 8 p.m.
Now, this dance is unique because we're going to be selling food like hot chocolate with marshmallows and whipped cream and
Costco pizza, among other things. So make sure to bring a bunch of cash.
For me personally, I'm going to bring about $10 so I can get a slice of pizza, some hot chocolate, and maybe a cookie or a brownie.
And if you haven't already, please make sure to buy your pre-sale tickets. We will be selling them at the NPR during first recess for $7. If you somehow forget, you can always buy a ticket at the door for $10.
Again, it's this Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. We hope to see you there.
To end the show today, we have another important topic to talk about regarding staying safe online. You'll watch a quick video and have a discussion about this topic. Have a great day, Crocker. Bye!
There are a lot of people out there who aren't who they say they are, in small ways and big ways.
I think it is totally fine for someone to become friends with someone online, but you have to be very, very careful.
You know, they're thinking over their text and their pictures could be fake.
On social media, you can talk to people, but like you can't really get your emotion across.
Talking to strangers online, it's 50-50.
Some of the benefits of online relationships, it's definitely easier to interact and talk to people because you're thinking about what you're saying and you just are more comfortable.
Right, so some of the greatest parts about having a friendship with someone online is that they're easily accessible. You can just text them, be like, hey, what's up? And you can have that sort of immediate connection all the time.
If you are in a smaller community, becoming friends with someone online allows you to become friends with someone who has a similar interests as you, and you can have a really good friendship with someone.
I really do enjoy playing video games. Connecting with other people, whether they're strangers or if I'm playing with my friends and talking to them and, you know, doing something together. I think that that's really fun, that we can all enjoy the same thing.
You don't feel like you actually have to deal with this person. So if they don't like what you're saying, they can leave. And if you don't like what they're saying, you can leave.
Sometimes having conversations can just be they can make you sort of anxious. When you're online, you're behind the screen. It'll make it easier for them to say things that they want to say, that they might not say in real life.
There is a very significant difference between a real friendship and an online friendship. That's not to say that your online friendships aren't real, it's just that they're different.
There's something called IBF, so Internet Best Friends, and basically they text and they become best friends, but they haven't met them in real life.
I felt a lot of genuine trust between the people that I talked to online because they were really close friends of my close friends. It's just, I think trust is the main thing.
So I have become friends with people who are friends of friends, or I know through other people. I'll add them on, Instagram or Snapchat, whatever it is I'm using.
and maybe I'll just say hi or just start a conversation. There's things that you can tell people online that you can't tell people in real life. At the same time, you have to know how to be safe, right?
I would say I'm more comfortable talking face to face because like on social media, you can talk to people, but like it's hard to like communicate like a sense of realness and like emotions.
If the person is a total stranger to you, they may have an alternative motive trying to get other information out of you.
They might be pretending to be somebody that they're not. They might be using you for something.
Like, please don't tell people online your full name or where you live.
You don't actually know who they really are, and you need to be sure that they're okay.
I think a lot of people assume that because you have a friend online and they're kind of not always in your day-to-day and you can choose and edit what you say to them, that it's always going to be good. But it's still a relationship. It's still two people. And you're giving them a lot of information about yourself